Hey, Sagers.
Welcome back to Sage News.
We missed you.
We're your hosts,
Aiden.
and Alistair.
On this episode of Sage News, we have our classic segments, Cutting Class with Kaya, Save the Day, and Week in a Minute.
Since we had a break, it'll be 2 weeks in a minute. Yowza! Club Spotlight will also be about Beta Club, a service-focused club run by Emily Downey.
There's a surprise announcement at the end. Wink.
Let's get started.
We'll kick off this episode with Week in a Minute.
So you imbeciles can learn about the local and global news.
Take it away, guys.
Welcome back, Sagers.
Since we had break, this will be 2 weeks in a minute.
A Liberian police officer, Muna Mea, has been working with the Spotlight Initiative, which works to eliminate violence against girls and women.
Muna reported that she'll still be seeing massive amounts of violence towards women, but the Global Spotlight Initiative have helped victims of violence recover.
Muna's dedicated the last 7 years of her life to fighting against gender equality. Thank you, Muna Mea.
Yale University, one of the most prestigious universities in America, is being sued by the student body.
Students are suing due to alleged discrimination against students with mental health disabilities.
Many tech companies, including Apple, Amazon, and Twitter, have been laying off workers left and right.
Even some news sources, like CNN, have started firing people due to the economic headwinds the employers are facing.
The Biden administration has a new global plan to eliminate HIV/AIDS by 2023.
In San Francisco, the Board of Supervisors for the Police Department voted 8-3 to approve a policy that allows police officers to deploy robots that are capable of using lethal force.
The measure still requires a mayor's approval and another vote, so it's still not official yet.
I've seen a few too many apocalyptic robot movies. Anyways, the U.S. has started considering expanding their relations with Ukraine.
They'd instruct up to 2,500 Ukraine soldiers per month at a military base in Germany. We'll keep you updated on their decisions as more news is released.
A man in North Carolina has claimed that he has the largest collection of hot sauce in the world.
After collecting hot sauce bottles for 26 years, he's accumulated about 11,000 bottles.
He says that he'd like to host a hot sauce tasting event in the future.
I'm sure it'll attract a lot of hotties.
That's all for 2 weeks in a minute. I'm Clive.
And I'm Ezra. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Clive and Ezra.
Get ready for 3 weeks in a minute after Christmas break.
Get your calendars, folks. It's time for Save the Date.
We've got 2 weeks left until Christmas break.
Make sure you're turning in any missing assignments and getting the semester grades you want.
Green Club is hosting an after-school movie night this Thursday to recruit more members.
They'll be playing Nightmare Before Christmas and offering snacks.
I'm sold.
The Sage Secret Santa has begun.
Jamie Sessions organized this year's Secret Santa. You should receive an email with a link to the Google form and additional information.
The annual coat drive has started. If you have any extra coats or coats that don't fit you, you should donate them. They'll go to people in need.
Lastly, Beta Club applications are due soon. Make sure you get them turned in. This is the last chance to sign up this year.
That's all for this week's Save the Date.
Stay tuned for more student news next week.
It's time for Cutting Class with Kaya.
Let's see who can guess how much Mr. Calderon's Thanksgiving turkey weighed.
At least 2.
To what?
Hi guys, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving break. The question for this week is, how big was Mr. Calderon's Thanksgiving turkey? Let's go. How big was Mr. Calderon's Thanksgiving turkey?
Oh, I like this question.
22.1 pounds.
It's 560 ounces.
We'll
I don't
have
know
to
what that is,
convert
and
that.
I don't know what the conversion on that is. I'm just guessing.
We had a turkey and a ham and mashed potatoes and rolls and green beans
Beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb,
and 3 pies
chicken, turkeys,
for a whole football team. It was a lot of food.
lot.
It was too much.
Oh, I'm gonna guess 50 pounds. Is that close?
Okay,
Was that close?
that was very close.
10 pounds.
Maybe 9.
Pretty big.
Good guess.
Huge. 8 pounds.
Okay, good job.
14 pounds.
14.7 pounds.
Okay.
Well, it was probably like a good 36 inches around.
Very specific.
At least 12 feet in length. 12 inches.
11 pounds.
Okay. Be real. How big was Mr. Calderon's Thanksgiving turkey?
Ooh, if I know him, I would guess that his turkey's 14.7 pounds and that Brindley was right.
No, it's 15. It's 15.
I'm gonna have to say probably like 2-3 pounds times like 5. And it definitely had like a BBL. She was like,
No.
Thanks, Kaya.
Now it's time for Club Spotlight.
Let's see what Beta Club has to offer.
Hello, Sagers, and welcome back. Today we are interviewing Lillian, the head or president of Beta Club. So I just have a couple of questions for you, starting with, what is Beta Club?
So, Beta Club is a service-based group led by Miss Downey, and we just participate in different service opportunities around Boise and in the Sage community.
When do you guys meet?
We meet the first Tuesday of every month.
How do I apply for Beta Club?
Reach out to me and I can get you an application. My email is lillian.solberg@sageinternationalschool.org. And then, yeah, I can email you that application and get you a printed copy.
Is there any deadline for applying?
Yes, the deadline for applications is December 15th, so in about 2 weeks, right before break.
Thank you. I think that's all we have.
Perfect.
Thanks, Beta Club.
Genies, keep in mind that Beta Club looks good on a college application and is a good way to get CAS hours.
Get those applications in before the deadline. And now last,
but not least,
the moment you've been all waiting for.
We'll be announcing the results for the 2022 Fall Food Drive.
Sage students donated over 514 pounds of food, which is equivalent to over 400 meals.
After this short commercial break.
Hello, and welcome back to a show that has lost its sense of identity, Book. This month, I guess, on Book, we will be reading Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson, and we will be meeting, as always, in Dr. Hansen's room at lunch. The Wednesday that we get back from holiday break, which is this day. I have not looked it up yet, but it will be that day right there. Also, for all those rat fans out there, let me just, yeah. Anyway, you should read the book, and it'll be a blast. And yeah, come to the meeting. We have cool stickers and cool people. Have a wonderful rest of your week.
Hello. Welcome back to Ivy
Gamer.
Yeah. Now, we're going to be playing a very special game. You selected it yourself. It is Borderlands 2.
Here we go.
What the heck? Oh, geez.
It's our first boss.
It's the Thicky Boy.
Knuckle Dragger.
Their feet are so small.
He's throwing a car at us.
Oh, he's some anger issues. Yeah.
We're biologists. This area is overrun with an invasive species.
Exactly.
And we're the solution.
Do you hate the inconvenience of spending time with your family over Christmas? I sure do. Well, that's why we're hosting the Green Club Movie Night, so you can spend that time with your friends instead. We're members of Green Club, and we like green things, which includes the environment. Make sure to bring reusable cups and dishware. If you get your tickets now through Thursday until lunch, you can get a super deal of only $5 per ticket. It's $7 if you don't take advantage of this hot deal and buy your tickets at the movie night. Make sure to show up on Thursday, December 9th at 5:45 at the Summit Lounge. Otherwise, you'll be at school all alone.
I'm Lillian Stolberg, and I approve this message.
Thanks, Green Lillian.
The grade that won the 2022 Fall Food Drive is...
the Juniors!
Congrats, Junies. You donated over 168 pounds of food.
Thank you to everyone who donated. Better luck next year.
That's all for this week of Sage News.
We'll see you next week with a Christmas-themed episode.
Ooh, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Alistair. And that's a lettuce wrap.
Whoa, paper. Uh-oh. That's all for this week of Sage News.
We'll see you next week with a Christmas-themed episode.
Ooh, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Alistair. And that's a lettuce wrap.
Whoa, paper. Uh-oh.
Don't hit Alistair!
On this episode, we'll have our classic segments: Cutting Class with Kaya, Save the Date.
Junies, keep in mind that Beta Club looks good on a college app.
Yeah. That's all for this week of Sage News.
We'll see you in the next week with a Christmas-themed episode.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Alistair. And that's a lettuce wrap.
My paper.